This horrible crime has affected all of us, the families, the University of Idaho, our community, our country, and our officers.
That is Moscow's police chief addressing the media for the first time yesterday following the deaths of 4 University of Idaho students. And new overnight, the Spokane County medical examiner completing the autopsies of those students.
So now we're waiting on the Latah County coroner to make the official ruling on the cause and manner of death.
Also, Moscow police say they can no longer say with certainty that there is no threat to the community.
So this morning, Crim 2's Nicole Hernandez is joining us from the newsroom now to break down what we learned yesterday from that press conference. So good morning, Nicole. What can you gather from this?
So earlier this week, the Moscow Police Department told us there was no threat to the public, but yesterday they walked that back, saying the person who killed these 4 students is still out there and investigators don't know who they are. One thing Police Chief James Fry is insisting is that this was a targeted attack, but they couldn't tell us why they believe that.
We still believe it's a targeted attack, but the reality is there's still a person out there who committed 4 horrible, horrible crimes. I will tell you, we are looking at everyone. Every tip we get, every lead we get, there's no one that we're not going to talk to. There's no one we're not going to interview. There's no one that we're not going to look into.
We also learned the killings happened early Sunday morning. Investigators did not find any sign of forced entry into the home or a weapon. Chief Fry says 2 roommates were also home during the attack, but were not hurt. He could not call them witnesses and also couldn't tell us why it took so long for someone to call 911. Chief Fry says investigators are still working out a timeline of what happened. They could tell us 2 of the students had been at a party and the other 2 had been at a bar that night. The Spokane County medical examiner confirmed with us they have finished the autopsies of all 4 bodies. They've sent that information over to the Latah County coroner, who will now be able to officially declare manner and cause of death. At the press conference, police say the students were stabbed with a knife. The Moscow Police Department had been getting a lot of criticism for waiting this long to tell us anything. Chief Fry admitted yesterday he should have done a press conference earlier. In the newsroom, Nicole Hernandez, Crim 2 News.
Now the university is telling us what they're doing to keep students safe on campus.
The University of Idaho's Dean of Students says they have increased campus security patrols as well as security escorts. Those are available to students 24 hours a day. They also have drop-in counseling, and they say students have used this since the deaths. The dean says they support students who decide to leave early for Thanksgiving break.
In the meantime, the Pullman Police Department is giving a series of safety tips. They're reminding people in the community to stay vigilant and to be aware of their surroundings. They're also giving the reminder, if you see something, say something. Now, University Police also released a statement yesterday saying that they have increased patrols on the Pullman campus. Now, all over the country, thoughts and prayers are coming in as people remember the lives of those 4 students who were killed.
Yeah, the 4 students were 20-year-old Ethan Chapin, a freshman from Conway, Washington, 20-year-old Xana Kernodle, a junior from Post Falls, 21-year-old Madison Mogan, a senior from Coeur d'Alene, and 21-year-old Kaylee Consalves, a senior from Rathdrum. Students gathered at Coeur d'Alene's Independence Point last night to honor their memory.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. We truly appreciate you coming together as a community and honoring these people.
I remember when I first met Xana, 2nd grade. She's just always like so nice. She never was rude to anyone.
Shalom, shalom. Please give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. My apology. If you can hear me, there's car passing by 2/3 in the mist. Oh, where's my stuff? 2/3 in the mist, and a lot of things going on outside. Yes, beloved, yes. They still haven't found the killer that stabbed those people to death and then killed them. Let's keep on moving with the news then.
Times that I needed it.
Xana, Maddie, Kaylee, Ethan, we love you. I love you. You guys are with the Lord now. Bless your souls.
It's kind of crazy just to, just one day you wake up and it's just gone.
76 hours after.
And welcome to The Factor Uncensored. Thank you for joining us tonight. We would begin with a disturbing story out of Mexico. Shanquella Robinson went on vacation with a group of friends for a birthday celebration in October. Shanquella never made it back to the United States. She was dead within 24 hours of getting off the airplane. Now, Shanquella's mother says her daughter's friends initially told her the 25-year-old died from alcohol poisoning, but the autopsy is telling a totally different story, that she may have been beaten to death. New video shows those so-called friends attacking Shanquella Robinson on vacation.
25-year-old Shanquella arrived to Mexico. 4 hours was perfectly be the loss that the friends, but what a different medical report, which showed the friends is actually beating her up. You go ahead and insert you guys.
And welcome to the vacation. New video shows those so-called friends attacking Shanquella Robinson on vacation.
Quilla, can you at least fight back? No. At least something. At least fight back, something.
That's horrible. The case has many people wondering exactly what happened. Justice for Shanquella has been trending on Twitter, and the FBI.
Okay, so for the folks out there, you got these stories. Oops. Oh, you know what? Let me leave this in. You got these stories out there where a lot of young people, college student, you got a lot of friends murdering and killing each other. So you still have these 3 black gentlemen that were taken out by another dude. Most likely they were doing the same thing that they are doing to this young girl. This young lady took a vacation with some of her friends. Okay, and they went to a hotel to one of those Airbnb in Mexico, and they beat her to death. And you can hear this dude with his phone recording, laughing, talking about, oh man, I can't believe this and stuff like that. And people think those are your friends. Those are people, hey, let's take a vacation and vlogging and stuff. I'm more successful than you, so come and I'll show you a good time. Let's go to Mexico. Let's go to Bali and have a good time and stuff like that. Like I said, if this is your thing, you do your thing, man. If this is your thing, you do your thing. At this point right now, I would never, ever recommend anyone in the nation to take a vacation with a bunch of strangers. Especially the 2/3 crowd. They are literally demons. They will sit there. They will watch one person beating you to death. They will laugh at you. They will be glad. They will film it and they will post it on the internet. And then they will lie. They will just come cold-blooded, come right there in your face and say, oh, he died, she died because of alcohol poisoning. And then they left. And then those people, okay, brethren, and when something happened to this specific person, our nation lose their freaking mind. They lost, our people they just lost their goddamn mind. We never sit down. We never question. Wait a minute. Those are the people, which they're not going to get away with it now. It's for some reason, they never get away. Years later, you will never live normal if you murder someone. You will never. Those are people years later, okay, that give birth and to give that cycle never broken. Okay, they become terrible people. And then those are the people that go to the church and thinking the church will like literally erase the sin. And some pastor, some priest will come up unto them and tell them, Jesus has forgiven your sin, you good, this and that. Those are the people. Fast forward to Idaho, four young people in a room, I don't know, Airbnb, their house, just chill. Somebody come in there, okay? There was no forced entry, nothing, and stab them to death. Till now, they don't find the killers. They don't know the killers, and they are telling people, "Oh, the public is not at risk." Oh, hell yeah, they are. Oh, it was a targeted attack. How do you know that? Most likely, it's one of you cops doing this thing. If you guys are covering for that, it's gonna have to be one of you. Yeah, 2 roommates survived. They called the police. And you see this brother took out 3 brothers and university. We told people the time you already see the crowd, you already see them, the way they talk online and post videos, the whole buffoonery, the whole distraction, and hell, the whole confusion that is in the midst of our people. It is done. The tutor, they have to go. They must. Because they created so much confusion in the midst of us, man. They have to go. That is why you see those things are happening, like people, okay, what's going on? Yes, they must, because they created so much headache, confusion, stupidity, things that the 2/3 do things they are proud of. Those things make us embarrassed. We are ashamed on their behalf. And when we see things like that, our shield drop, our frequency drop. Theirs cannot drop, theirs cannot raise. It's just stable in one vibration and one frequency. That is why when we see things like that, we're like, man, come on, man. This make us look bad. No, the tutor, this make me look good. I'm famous now. I'm on TV. That's right. They will remember my name forever. That's what it is. Now, beloved, concerning certain things that happen. Oops. There we go. Now, concerning certain things that happen with the review, the video that I upload 2 days ago concerning the whole death and stuff. And people, for the people that are new here, this is how it is. If you see they try to invade or Haiti or IT, let them. They must. Okay, they must. All right, they supposed to. Okay, the whole thing, that's how it's gonna go down. This little place, like we've been saying ages ago, this little place that you see down there, it's gonna play a big role. They must do that, okay? And a lot of people are saying, okay, well, the Haitian are calling them to help. That's not what that is. That's not what that is. They put some dude down there, and then they say, "Oh, these guys calling us, so we can come over there and help." But that's not what it is. They don't. That's false. Okay, that's false. All right. So that's why they're trying to make it seems like, but it's false. All right. So they're gonna try to do everything they can do to go there. It's gonna be, this is my word, it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be beautiful. Some of you have seen it. Some other brothers and sisters have vision. You've seen it. It's going to be spectacular. Okay, if you haven't watched the Esau's Trouble video that we released, go at the end of it. I would say 10 minutes before it ends or 15 minutes before it ends, watch the review by the beloved brother Dominic Haiti. Uh, I had referred to him probably 2 years ago, a year. Which one of you remember that I referred to his channel like 2 years ago? He had made a video explaining certain things, and I had referred to him 2 years ago. The some of the people had subscribed. In fact, it was a sister that was a subscriber unto him who sent me the video because he barely upload. Okay, it's barely upload. Yes, it's going to be spectacular, mind blowing, wondrous. It's going to be it, brethren. It's just going to be unexpected. You see, all we know on the behalf or the behalf of the we are they're going to come, there will be a battle, but we don't know how this battle will happen. Okay, this is like this is Goliath of God, versus David right now, man. Versus little boy David, little scrawny, skinny David. And you got this huge, big monster Goliath dude versus this toddler. That's what it is. We don't know how things going to go, okay? But it will happen, brethren. It will happen, all right? So, but before it happened, they have to, those people are going down, just like the beloved brother was reading last night. They are trying to take as much people as they can take with them, and they are taking a hell of a lot of people with them. Oh, those people are taking a hell of a lot of people with them. This is what a lot of folks think that's going to happen out there. Once the grain revelation happened, and then they will switch place. They will like, oh, man, you know what? Like 50 years ago, I had a revelation, but I was too afraid. I knew this thing. Hey, man. Hey, how you doing, man? Put it there, man. Hey, let's go to the kingdom. They think that's how it's going to go down. They think that's how it's going to go down. It won't. It won't. That is why those folks going to go down with 83, because 83 knew they know a little bit of how things gonna go down. So they are taking as much people they're going to take with them. They're going to take as much people they're going to take with them. How they're gonna do this? Stroking a lot of people ego, stroking them, because the stage was already, I don't think this was by mistake. There is a tension, a feeling that they put in the midst of our people, okay? That will cause somewhat a bad friction. They will post them, they'll say, oh, well, those guys said you're better than you. Well, you need to do something. I don't know, man. Just like when anything happened on the media, the moment our people saw black skin, they don't stop, think, analyze, question, and pray upon it. They will just go with their full ego. They will attack. Both of them, they will attack. The side that have the wisdom, that have the calmness, that have the knowledge, we will not be moved. We will not be dismayed. Why? Because we had foreseen this. We told you this was going to happen. We'll not go ahead and then fight. You will see proud Negroes wearing Haitian flag. You'll see Negroes do things. You'll see a bunch of Negroes try to do things and stuff. Somebody did question me back then, say, why you never had flags or anything like that? I told this person it's irrelevant to me. It's irrelevant. That's not what that is. Because once you start putting this message out there, people will think like if they wear a flag, they can get in too. People have to see the authenticity in you. They have to see the originality, the genuinity in you. They have to see the realness in you. If you go out there, you all of a sudden now you're acting out, you this, you that. You Big Levi change. He's super Haitian now. Or Big Levi change. He's super Judah now and stuff, because the priests have to anointed the king. They showed you that this is how it's gonna go down. They don't know how it's gonna go down though. I don't think they're gonna have a Black Panther 3. If they do, Lord forgive me, but they're not gonna have it. Okay, there's a reason why they call the movie Wakanda Forever. Again, Wakanda, who's gonna rule forever? Who's going to rule forever? You think that so-called Gentiles gonna have another 400 years? I don't know, thousands of years. You think those people right now that are being beaten down is gonna have another chance, a second chance, or even better yet, they're going to leave? Ain't gonna happen. One thing's that happening right now, brethren, is our energy right now. Forgive me. I will refer to the 100 monkey experiment a lot, because I have noticed that certain people, I have watched them closely. I'm like, there's no freaking way this dude or this woman is saying those things without watching certain key people. And I'm watching the person. I'm like, I don't think this person is familiar with either I or another fellow. It's the experiment. It's the energy. It's the frequency of all people. Okay, that are getting higher and higher and higher and vibrated higher. Okay, those people cannot win this upcoming mighty war. They cannot rule again. Look what they have done. A lot of our brethren, a lot of skin folk and kinfolk alike would love to see us going into another Jacob's trouble, so it can stroke their ego, so they can stand there and look and say, you see, I was right. My camp was right. I brought this down to you niggas in the hood or in the suburb. You didn't listen to me. Now we're going to the camp, the FEMA and all that. Oh, hell no. A lot of people, they're gonna their ego, man. They will not humble themselves. They will not pray. Okay, I see certain people, certain camps are praying now. They should be praying online, but they want Jacob's trouble to happen to prove themselves. Because how they put it, Jacob's trouble will happen. The chariot gonna come and pick up them in the hood, not the men of the camp, only men. And then they're gonna put them over there in the land, over there in the Middle East, and then the America are going to be destroyed, Europe going to be destroyed, Africa are going to be destroyed, all the continent going to be destroyed. The only place that will not be destroyed is that little strip of land over there, and then we're going to rule over there. We're not allowed to go to the other land though. We're gonna rule this piece of land, the desert strip, and the stuff over there. That's all. Okay. A lot of people want to see this. Guess what? It would not happen because they are in a low frequency. They are vibrating so low. And beloved, all I'm asking you is to keep on praying, keep on pushing, keep the laughter in the midst. To hell to one of you, woe unto you, coming over there and say, oh, a man shall laugh at the derision, another one, and then the most side. Woe unto you. Great curses unto you. Woe unto you, come here, big Levi. We need to pray for them too. Make sure that the war doesn't happen. Make sure they see the light. We are not here to kiss people ass to see the truth. We are not here trying to please a person to please come with us, be with us. In fact, we already told you the worst decision you can make out there is to try to be in this truth. That's the worst thing you're trying to be. We are not trying to pleasing you. We are not trying here coming over there and trying to say things, sugarcoat things coming. No, this is the time for this, man. Okay? We're not proving anything to anyone. You seen it. You people love Hollywood, man. Your Hollywood, your Pope. You see the move of the Pope, man. The Pope, the Pope said straight up, I disagree if you're singing, praying in Latin. Why? Because I disagree. Truly. Why? Because they know for a fact. You see, the language Latin is very, very mysterious. It's very, very magical. It's very, very magical. Latin does not form those people. It's not their language. Anything good, they will keep it to say this is ours, just like they claim to be us, and then we just let them run away with our identity. Those people ain't gonna go nowhere. And now you see they run out of news. There's nothing they can say. Now, Brethren, now when you watch the news, whether on YouTube, read the comments, read the reaction of the other people. They have more questions than answers. Why this is happening? Why is 22 police officers, cadets, let's call them what they are, police officers, so to speak, training, jogging in the morning? A driver came out of nowhere and ran them over. What did we tell those people? We told them 2-3 years ago, listen, the magnetic field, the frequency of this earth change. You won't be able to drive the same way. You won't be able to fly and walk the same way. You will see a hell of a lot of car crash, one-way driving. People are gonna go crazy out of their mind. You going because of the ley line switch. We told them, and it keep happening and happening. Guess what they said? Oh, it's the elite controlling those people with high electromagnetic electrifying. Give the credit to men. Okay, give the so-called elite that have the police who sponsor and pay the police to keep our people down and beat our people and put their knees upon our neck. The same elite invented the device and used it on a man and mow down 22 of them. It could have easily do this in the hood, but no, the same police did the same. The elite did this because I don't know, they don't want to do stuff. The same elite, it happened to a taco stand over there in Oakland, I believe. Somewhere there's a taco stand, a bunch of people are getting food. Some guy come out of nowhere and mow them down. It's the vibration, it's our impact that are raising this thing high. If our impact, if our influence, we are the true influencers out there. We influences those people so much. They won't admit it, they cannot admit it, but we do. If we are influencing them so much, why stop now? Why should we stop? Why should we turn back? Why should we go back to the church? Why should we reject everything that we've learned? Why should we turn back and go try to pick up the one that didn't want to come, the one that don't want to come, the one that want to go back to Egypt for safety? Why should we? We must keep on pushing, keep on moving. Beloved, as today is the day, we are fasting from sunup to sundown on the behalf of our brethren that are under the altar, screaming, how long and how long? And we have an idea how long this thing going to be. Beloved, let us begin. Great praise, great glory to the Most High God Almighty, you that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. Heavenly Father, we say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've been doing for us. Thank you for all the blessing. Thank you for everything. Thank you for not giving us unto great shame and great reproach. Thank you for not giving us unto disgrace. Yes, indeed, we see the enemy is very confused. We see the enemy is very afraid. The fear is in the midst of their loin. The fear is enveloping their body. The fear is upon them. The great trembling is in the midst of their heart, their loin. Yes, indeed, we see many things are happening, but this is not even the true beginning of the sorrow. We have warned them. Yea, of course, because we are your children. Nobody want to accept we are the children of the light because we are too stupid. You guys been slaves, you guys been that. Yes, those are the curse, and they do not listen. When this great day come, when the removal of the righteous for the holy fumigation, there will be a holy fumigation. There must be a fumigation. Of course, we had many videos that we had made. You can go look up the holy fumigation. Yes, A group of us will be removed, and a group of us will administer the holy fumigation. When you have a home, a house, a building, a place, a structures that is infested with so-called vermins, that is infested with bed bugs, termites, roaches, rats, and any other vermins and things that are in there, you cannot release the gas, you cannot release the smoke with people in there. You have to remove the residents that are inside. You have to remove the animals, the cats, the dogs, the pets. Then you have to seal the place, and then you have to set the exterminators in the midst, and the exterminators will set the bomb, and they will fumigate the whole place, not once, multiple times, and they will make sure all the vermins are no more. The people that are staying in this home, they will be placed in a hotel, in a secure place where they will enjoy themselves, where they will sleep for a few 2 or 3 days or a week, and then they will clean this home, clean the holy home beautifully, remodeling everything. And then the people that were there will move, and no pest will bother them, no vermins will bother them. They won't see none, none will happen. However, beloved brothers, if we want these things to happen, we must keep the course. We must keep on praying. Breaking news. If you didn't know it, now you know it. You are it. You are it. That said, the entire world make their mind up. They know where they're gonna go. They know they agree with it. You are it. Take no pride in this work, only humility and meekness, and you will see glory. Yes, you will watch a lot of backpedaling. Yes, you will watch a lot of Gentiles. We warn, we say this way before. For those of you remember, there was a few months ago a so-called Miss Haiti appear unto the people that look nothing like us. Yet they were promoting this thing because they know. A lot of people they put out there that look like us. They speak a little truth, they speak a little this, and then our people will support. And then that person will turn on and apologize. Then we right back where we started. It's called yo-yo, spiritual yo-yo. A yo-yo, you play, you go down, you go up. You go down, you go up. They are playing with your vibration. Let none do that. Pay no attention to them. Keep your eyes in the sky. Keep your mind and your inner self. Meditation, study. For those of you that have been messing with magic, with stones, with experiment, you are in the right track. You will be far more advanced to anyone that will get their quote unquote their powers later. You are doing a great things. Never doubt the mighty one. The Most High God Almighty would not wake us up out this 400 years of quote unquote, although it's not sleeping, slumber. And once we up and one of us or a group of us did something they shouldn't be doing, and then he put all of us back into slavery again. He won't wake you and bring you this far to abandon you. In fact, the mighty one never abandoned us. We abandon him. Just like a lot of the people, they are abandoning the Most High. They are going back to Egypt, thinking the so-called the elites have the power. They want to go places by iodine, by tipped up the door. They will survive if they have more food. They will survive if they have like medical provision or medical supplies. And then they are going back to Egypt. I'm not against anyone that are buying food and fill up your house. But if you think your food, your ammunition, your gun will save you for them from the mighty one, from the power that's coming after you, you grossly mistaken. You have made a terrible error and your calculation. The mighty one do not need a door, do not need food, do not need none of those things to block him. He will send things magnificent, beautiful. It's going to be spectacular, brethren. And I'm very glad that the mighty one confirmed unto me that I will stay behind because my work is not done yet. And thank you and good luck to all of you that receive your confirmation. You will be taken away to this specific place. We don't know when, but damn it, we know when this holy fumigation happened, you will be taken away to a safe place. And certain one of you, men and women alike, children, you will stay behind because you got more work to do. Like the Lord say, I'm not done yet. I am not done. Just like for the 83, just like for the so-called 2/3, a lot of them are being taken out right now, and a lot of them will stay so they can receive the mighty butt whooping that will be administered unto them. The big man himself going to come here. Watch yourself, fool. This isn't gonna be like some kind of a little war that's someplace and the entire wall is like watching and then they watch this thing from a distance. No. For those of you that will receive the mighty quote-unquote vibranium in you, you will be able to move from the 4/4 of this earth in a split of a second. You will be able to control the element. You will be able to control vibration. It's going to be spectacular. There's a reason why they make that movie, Everything Everywhere at Once, happening there. You will see everything everywhere at once. It will be amazing. Yes, the mighty one indeed, he got off his throne. That's why we exalt his name above all forever. We are not here to worship the skies. We are not here to encouraging people to worship men, to idolize me, to idolize certain men, to idolize certain things. Whatever you see we are doing, we are out of our mind. We are crazy. Don't following us. Don't follow us because we are very strange. We are very peculiar. If you go, you try to do something that you see us do, you think it's cool, and then you get in a hurt, that's on you. We follow the power. The power recognize us. They already say power recognize power. Real recognize weird. Yes, the last will be first, and the first will be last. The people that are you seeing at the bottom of society, the people that are not respected, the people that are being disrespected, killed, they have no value. They are humiliated wherever they go. They think America is the problem. They move to Europe. They get humiliated, the same thing. They move to Africa, still the same. They move all over the world. They have no respect. They are the last person you will let inside of your home. In the same group on the other side that you will want those people to be with you because their God look like them, or better yet, they look like their God. They have the most money, they are the most wealthy, they are the most learned, they have the best college, they are superstars, they have all the blessing. Those are the people that will go down, and the other people will go on top of them forever. May the mighty one will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Heavenly Father, to the angels, to the Holy Spirit, keep us in line. Thank you. Whatever garbage that need to be removed, remove them from the midst of us. We don't want any confusion. Whatever garbage people are bringing, keep it to them. Let them go somewhere else where they discuss and eat garbage. Over here, we discuss high frequency. We discuss cleanness. We discuss righteousness. We discuss light. We discuss darkness. We don't eat them. They don't command us. We don't worship them. They obey us. Beloved brothers and sisters, by the power of the Holy One, may all of you go in peace. Please still keep the beloved brother Peter and his wife in your prayer because of the whole flu-like symptoms they are having. The beloved sister Kayla and her husband, keep them in your prayer also. The sister that is going to more for the induced birth, brethren. Keep the beloved sister in your prayer. Yes, indeed. The sister that's going to give the birth, keep her in prayer. The beloved sister that already gave the birth, Sister NH, keep her in your prayer. All our brethren, pray for all the people that are sick. We will do something for people that are sick. It's just right now, the mighty one said, stand down a little. We have done a lot, brethren. Okay. Make no mistake, all of you have done a lot. And everything you have done, you cover for another brother or another sister. The nation is moving forward. We listen not to the so-called 83 or other scumbag backward buck-toothed monster that come over there and try to tell us, stop doing this because, oh, you're doing it wrong. It's witchcraft and stuff. Yeah, you've been given unto shame and reproach. We passed that. Now we see the world very clearly for what it is. Again, beloved, before you get anything in your life, get your mind right first. Get your mental state stable. Then, with your stable mind, you can work in your spirituality and your spiritual side. The moment you do this, everything will come back. Everything will flow. Live without fear. Okay, I don't ever want anybody, whether you're a subscriber, a 8K warrior, anyone, to live with the fear of the so-called the elite, with the fear of the so-called Satan. Satan or the other guys, they are nothing but servant unto us. Those demons, they are servants. They just watchdog. They can be controlled. By your prayer, you can chase them. By your prayer, you can imprison them. By your prayer, you can tame them. Do not be afraid of anyone that say, well, the Luciferian, that this is coming over there. They are so great. They have so much technology. Oh, hell no. The so-called elite or demons, they are as intelligent as a monkey flinging his own feces at another monkey he saw in a mirror. They don't know anything. The ultimate knowledge is with the big man. And if he are calling you, you're on his side, you're on the good side. Let no one disturb you. Let no one coming over there. Russia about to do something. Yo, go out there, get food, get this, get that. I myself, I still buy the same amount of food that I used to buy. If anything that's gonna happen, I'm gonna have to die and then starve to death. So be it, man. What's up? I ain't gonna panic over this, man. But big Levi, they are coming to kill us. Let them. They couldn't kill us when they were in the blessing. Now they are out of the blessing. You think that's... No, those people are not... Right now, brethren, those people don't want this smoke. They don't want it, brethren. But it's not up to them. They don't want this smoke. That's how you see all this ass kissing going on. Because they don't want this smoke. But it's not up to them. They know for a fact this will happen. And when it does, beloved, it's going to be spectacular. There will be nothing. There will be no truth. There will be no, hey, wait, hang on. Time out. Friend, time out. I understand. Time out. We stop. Nobody win. Let's make a deal. We will give you a better position to vote. We will give you more food stamp. We will see if we can get that mule and that 40-acre and stuff. It ain't gonna be none of that. The moment this thing pop off, you cannot take it back. This spiritual constipation, the moment the bottom, the exit sign open, you cannot pull it back in. That's it. It's gonna be all over. It's going to be all over. You can't. And they are well aware of that. Now, concerning the fear, okay? Some of you, I understand or I comprehend that there are certain other people that you watch online. I will never tell you, go attack this person. I will advise you, if this person is there bringing nothing but fear specifically upon you and your people, cut this person off. If this person is not here raising your people, helping us getting into a higher and higher vibration, that person is not bringing information that are making the nation, yes, cut this person off. We say this multiple times. You know why? If you still watching anybody, especially brethren or sistren, that are in this truth or in this truth or not in this truth, all they are talking about is how great 83 is and how bad they're going to taking us out. Cut this person off. If you watching someone that always either attacking, that person always attacking people, gossiping, attacking, that's what that person is feeding you. You may be like, well, I'm not into this, but I'm going to keep listening. Oh, hell no. It's going to be right there. And this eye that is, you can see, but it can see you. And then it's going to be all over your head. It will be in your soul, be in your mind. And the next thing you know, all sort of things will happen to you. You will wake up depressed. You're always depressed for no reason. You're always tired for no reason. You're getting attacked for no reason because this person is feeding you their energy. 2 days ago, I did not come online because something bad had happened. I did not want to bring the energy because if I did come, I will bring the energy onto you and you will feed on that. Anytime you turn on the freaking TV, 3-4 people get stabbed and killed and stuff. They never tell you why those things are happening. 22 police officers get mown down and stuff like that. Although those news to us, they are good. We know the mighty one is in the midst. Michael's are definitely over there. But cut them off. Cut the soul. You can't live without the news. People say like, well, I can't live without the news. What is something important happened? Something important already happened. It was your awakening. It was your memory giving back unto you. That's all. The hell with the others, man. But big leave out the Democratic Party and the Republican, we have to know what's going on in the election. If you have this, this mindset, Bridger, there's nothing I can do for you. Man. There's nothing I can do for you. Cut those people off. Cut the news off. And like I said before, cut the sugar off, man. Sugar is one massive whore, man. Yesterday, man, I had some 2 days ago. I've been off sugar for like months now. Oh boy, almost a year. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I took I drank a coffee that had some sugar in it. I'm telling you, my vision was all messed up. That thing really affected my vision. My vision was blurry, even though I was wearing my glasses. That thing is blurry as hell. You know, cut certain things up, man. Yeah, the fear propaganda. Oh, the Russia is up. NATO is about to move. Oh, the rapture. You better be rapture ready. Cut those people off. Cut them off, man. You don't want none of this nonsense. If you are in a place, gang 2/3 start talking about, oh, you're gonna make me catch a case. Well, I'm gonna get up, walk away. Somebody cut you off. You're driving, that person cut you off. Amen. You are in a hurry, not me. That person cut you off. Said, hey, man. Bon voyage. Good luck wherever you're going. Somebody come, Big Levi, you have to talk about this celebrity that does just die. He had uploaded a last video. He told the truth what the industry are doing out there. If at this time, anyone, like whether you are new or not, if you are not aware of the so-called, you're not aware of what the others are doing, we shouldn't be worried about anybody. Anybody that went out there and sell their soul and give their mama, their papa, their friends and stuff. That's their business. We have a business here too. Our business is to keep the nation on a high vibration. If I myself come every month here or every day here talking about great field garbage and stuff like that, talking about how the Illuminati, the elites going to destroy us, how they're prepared to go on Mars and all that. Do you have a ticket for Mars? Which one of you can go on Mars? Now people will feel left behind. No, the enemy need to come here and watch and hear us how we're going to be taken away, not them. They are in a low frequency. We are in a high. They can't reach us. They did everything though. They're still doing everything. They sent minions. They sent all sort of scumbag after us, try to shame us, calling us name, doing the whole high school thing, calling you name, calling you out of your name, calling you stuff, bring fear garbage. You going to hell. You going to hell, Nico, because I don't know, man. I don't fucking like what you're doing. Those things, they do them where you came from. Go back where you came from. This is America. Go back where you come from. We don't want you here. You are the people. You are the one that making our people go astray. Of course, we are the one with the gun and put that in the head of all people and tell them do this, do that. No, at this point right now, anyone out there, you are listening to garbage. You get into fear mongering, or you can get enough of the Gentiles. Yes, you analyze anything a Gentile say. The moment they start bringing fear garbage, they're like, this is not for me. I cut you off. Anytime somebody come out there, Brother Big Leafy, there's a new vaccine they're going to develop and decide that still they have that new vaccine. They can still go. Do you know now they got another subvariant? They don't talk about it. They got another subvariant that is like become the dominant. No one really want to talk about that. But they're gonna do something with this vaccine. It's been 2 years now, almost 3. It's gonna be 3 years and like 6 months. They still are coming with this vaccine that's going to be that mark of the beast. That if you don't take this vaccine, you won't be able to buy food. You won't be able to walk down the street. You won't be able to do this. You won't be able to do that. That's a Christian garbage, and they are bringing this fear onto you. But Big Leaf, are you promoting any vaccine or anything? Oh hell no. Christian always trying to fit things to make them a prophecy. Those people know they are defeated. There's nothing they can do. Everything that they are doing, they know it's not working. They just do it to make that image, that macho image out there that we still know what we're doing, and then it will work and stuff like that. No, it won't. Those people still are coming with some, but Big Leafy, Bill Gates is buying all the farmland. So what, Negro? So what? So what's going to happen? He's going to control the food. Which food? How does men going to control the food? Have you read the books that we've been studying? Those people can do none of those things. But he's going to, Jeff Bezos going to buy all the water on the earth. Now, if you want to drink water, you're going to have to come to him. What? What is this? He's buying all the farmland. Oh, Jeff Bezos say he's going to give his money to charity because they are broke. They don't have any money. Anybody familiar with FTX? Anybody familiar with FTX? Are you aware of FTX? Brother Rodney is familiar. I know the brother would be familiar. Sophia is familiar, yes. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but yes. Oh man, that's wicked of me. But anyway, man. Okay. Oh, but few people of it. That's right. Yes. All right. Oh boy. Anyway. And I apologize in advance because I'm gonna receive texts, email, people, scumbags, because you know what happened? Forgive me, but okay. Yeah, now yo, this dude lost $32 billion in one. Woo! That guy, he lost $32 billion in just one night. Okay. Yeah, the bubble pop. What is FTX? In short, cryptocurrency garbage. Yes, Big Levi said this. He is garbage. Why? Before the whole crypto thing blew up, I was into crypto. I was kicked out because of rich people taking over. I used to be a miner. I used to have my own mine. I used to make a hell of a lot of money with crypto when crypto was crypto. Back in 2014, 2013, when I fresh out of college. But I've seen it for what it was. The moment rich people put their greedy, it was something that was like done by low level dudes, like especially our people. Okay, and the rich came in, they grabbed this thing, they farm. I also have a little farm in my room, couple few computers. Those people literally have like warehouses of farm, man. How the hell are you going to compete with a guy that a billionaire get in the business that was supposed to make the little guy a millionaire and give you a chance? They swagger jack the whole thing, man. They took the whole thing. Those people, you have the potential with a laptop, a few engine, okay, and then you connect it to the neighbor and then draw his electricity and stuff. No, those guys literally build warehouses. They got thousands of computers mining for themselves. Money they don't even need. It has no, that thing, Amazon card and Walmart card to this Russian website and some CCCs and all that. For those of you who catch my drift, what is that FTX? FTX was one of those firm, one of those cryptocurrency garbage. Again, like I said, garbage. Those guys, they always come up with some sweet talk, how they can invest your money, and then you got a bunch of people, a bunch of greedy people, okay? They have money, brothers. They have all the money. They have a bunch of greedy people put all their money into this thing. They just box the little guy out. One cryptocurrency, brother, that used to worth less than $1 back when I started this thing, less than $10. One cryptocurrency, I believe this thing reached the amount of $30,000 for just one, beloved. Yeah, they literally took the GPU. You could not buy a GPU, man, for a regular price, man. Those guys make these things so rare and so expensive, man. One crypto that used to cost like less than $1, that people will beg you to buy crypto. I had hundreds of crypto. Most of them I spent them in a bull BS. One crypto worth $30,000, I believe. And they buy Bitcoin, one Bitcoin costs like $30,000 for one. And then you got this guy, he owned like 1 million of them. He owned like 1,000 of them. You couldn't even buy one crypto. People were buying one Bitcoin. They were buying them and sitting on them. The whole thing crashed. There is a rumor, Big Leaf, I don't like rumor, but let me play this video. Again, it's a rumor. All right. There's a rumor out there. Oops.
First on Fox, investigators in Phoenix trying to piece together details after 5 people were found dead in a North Phoenix home, among them 2 adults and 3 young children. Hazmat crews called to the home near 7th Avenue in Northern early this morning.
But it quickly turned into a death investigation, a grim discovery inside. Fox 10's Linda Williams has been on the scene all day and joins us now tonight with more. Linda.
We now believe that these are all 5 members of the same family, you guys. So the tragedy just grows deeper. So many questions still swirling around this tragic investigation. And Phoenix police expect to be here a very long time looking for answers. Tremendous family. That is all this woman tearfully said as she walked to the home where a family of 5 was found dead in this north central Phoenix home this morning.
What we can say is that this is a family inside this home. There is 2 adults and 3 children that are deceased inside this home.
Look at the neighborhood.
With obvious signs
Look
of
at
trauma.
The neighborhood.
The
This is not
911
your
call
typical
came shortly
neighborhood,
after
all right?
8 a.m. as a hazmat situation with an unresponsive person. Gas was found inside the home, according to Phoenix police. Southwest Gas says they found no leaks at the home, but turned gas off as a precaution. Once the house was cleared and safe, the investigation began in earnest this afternoon. Throughout the day, besides police investigators, we saw friends and family coming to the scene, obviously distraught and stunned, as is this entire community.
Well, I heard it and I thought it was just a rumor. I didn't want to believe it, and it's very upsetting and scary, and I haven't really.
I thought it was a rumor. And you know what the rumor is? No, you know what the rumor is, beloved? The rumor is, again, it's a rumor. We'll just say it's a rumor. I don't like to repeat them. Just like they say, oh, I heard a rumor. I thought it was a rumor. That's not what she meant. The rumor said those family, those rich people, dump all their flowers into that garbage, and then it crashed. They lost everything. That's a rumor. It's not fact. They dump all the flowers into this hish, and then it crashed. They lost everything. And then you know how certain group of people, I'd rather die than be on homeless. I'd rather be on the other side to get a freaking job or pull myself by the bootstrap. I'm taking myself, well, you know what, first, I'm going to take the kids out, the wife out, or the husband out, and I'm taking myself out. It's not a, well, it's a rumor. That's what the lady said, but doing the research, that this, oh, well, it's a rumor. Let me finish playing this. Let me get another video for you. Crazy.
Process it, but I'm kind of shaking right now.
Yeah, this certainly shook up this entire neighborhood, this entire community. Live look at the front of this house now. You see one of the crime scene response vans. We saw at least 3 of those crime scene response vans heading into the home to do the investigation. That shows you a little bit of just how complicated it's going to be. We do have another crew here digging and looking for answers.
All right, here's another one.
He is not ready to die, and he doesn't want to. And yet, he has passed the first hurdle for medically assisted dying. Tonight, City News speaks with a man who feels he has no choice but to end his life because of a broken social safety net.
How would you describe the quality of your life?
Awful, non-existent, terrible. I do nothing other than sort of manage symptoms, manage pain. There we go.
Amir Farsood lives with never-ending agony from a back injury.
How bad does it get?
At worst, it gets bad enough that I'm crying like a 5-year-old and not sleeping for 2 days in a row.
But that's not why he has applied for medically assisted dying, otherwise known as MAID, nor is it the depression he lives with. Farsood has applied because he is in danger of losing his housing. He lives in this St. Catharines rooming house, sharing this space with 2 other people, but it is up for sale. Farsood lives on social assistance and says he can't find anywhere else he can afford.
I don't want to die, but I don't want to be homeless more than I don't want to die.
Medically assisted dying in Canada was expanded this past March to include people with disabilities or those suffering in pain, even if they are not close to death. That means Farsood likely qualifies. This checkmark on his form signed by his doctor indicates where he meets the MAID criteria: physical suffering due to disability that is intolerable and cannot be relieved. He needs 1 more doctor to sign off. Farsood is not the first person with a disability to consider MAID.
They don't want to live this way anymore. You know, there's no safety net at all.
For the last 2 years, City News has documented how people with disabilities on Ontario Disability Support Payments, or ODSP, are struggling to survive and would consider MAID when it was expanded.
Sometimes it's a choice between burning to death and jumping out of a high-rise building.
Walmart, Costa,
Life on ODSP is a life well below the poverty line. Farsood makes a little over $1,200 a month on ODSP. Rent is $690 a month. After bills and expenses are paid, he has about $7 a day left for food.
What do you buy to survive?
A lot of beans.
That's why he can't pay more for rent. Farsood has been told the wait list for affordable housing is 7 years. MAID is his out.
That's definitely not what MAID was designed for, but cases like that are emerging with increasing frequency across the country.
Dr. Carrie Bowman is a bioethicist at U of T.
These are a minority of cases, but ethically it doesn't matter that they're a minority.
There you go. I'd rather die. I lose my hish. There is no net. I'm not getting that free hish. Now I'm going to be in the street like them. I'm going to be in the street like those people. Doc, put this thing in. Take me out. That's right, sister. They voted against safety nets when they thought it would help us. Now look at you. That's what those people been doing. That's what they've been doing. Any little thing, the moment they say, oh, well, we give more food, more assistance, more for living assistance, they'll vote again. Those are the people that can't wait during election day, and then they will quickly go into this booth and vote against it. And then now it's affecting them. Well, you know, the government is this, government is that. Government is this, government is that. I don't want to. Thank you for the sister that, excuse me, that had share this. Oh, I forgot this. Put this over there. All right. Thank you to the sister that had share the video with me. Okay. I rather. A lot of people have experienced homelessness. When I wasn't technically 100% homeless, but I had to leave my home to go all the way in North Dakota and sleep in the street and sleep in my car until I could find housing, until I could find a job. It didn't bother me. There's a part of me that love it. I'm like, man, finally, I'm in a place. My daughter was just born. I'm like, man, there's no noise and it's good in the car. I don't have to drive people around. I don't have to listen to noises and stuff. I just slept there. And I find a job, make the money, build a business, you know, as my studio, come back and then make more. Not the so-called 83 friend. Yeah, we got brothers and sisters that are homeless now. They just know it's a temporary thing. Hey, man, I'm on my knee for this specific amount of time. You know, I got to get my hish together and get some stuff done. Not 83, man. I ain't getting that money. You know, the blessing is done. Another what the dude told you, I mean, the blessing is it's like, yo, the blessing is done. Yeah. Because of homelessness. Because the dude know for a fact, like, he's gonna come under certain people. He would rather out than come under those people. It's not homeless, man. It's not homeless. This guy, he know I got like look like the Haitians like, yo, what's up? I know what time it is here, man. Hey, I ain't gonna come under anybody, man, because I know what those people gonna do to me, man. Yeah. Doc, go ahead, push that searing into the tube and send me where I belong. I'd rather go on the other side than go. Nah, they're well aware. Okay, and Sweden is it Sweden or Switzerland? They have pretty much the same thing. Okay. All right. Yeah, they are well aware of that. They are well aware. You know, a lot of people will choose death, man. They're like, yo, hey, while it's time for me to get out, I'll get out. I ain't gonna come under those people because I know what they're gonna do to me. You know, so and stuff like that. For instance, brothers, the word homeless, you just houseless, that's all. You cannot be homeless. The only place for you to be homeless is just for you to be in the middle of the sea and with nothing, or you're in space. There's no home for you. As long as you're on this earth, you're home. You know, you just gotta go somewhere and make one, or live with somebody, have a roof. You don't have a roof on your own. Well, you're just houseless. So homeless is just, you know. Did you know become a homeless back then? They didn't call them homeless. They called them vagrant, and it was a crime. And our people were the main homeless or vagrant. They will find black folks walking around and they will arrest them. If they cannot prove that they own a house, they will arrest them and send them in prison. Not rent or live with someone. They have to prove paper that they own the house. If not, they are a homeless, aka a vagrant, and then they will imprison them and make them do hard labor. That's right. Where's your Jesus now? Where's your Pope, man? Okay, where are those billionaires? They should. Where are your elites? They should come and rescue you, man. Rent $1,200 for people with disability, man. It's like, why you people are doing this, beloved? Listen. It's not like those people are poor. It's not like they have money. They're freaking greedy. The moment they saw you, what those people are doing, those rich folks, they sit on their money and they're waiting for something new, something innovative, something the poor come out there and try to see if they can get out, but they don't have enough funds. You know how many of us that have great ideas, great invention, but we don't have the money to make it. They're just waiting the moment you come with something, and then they come over there and act like they are your friend. They won't support it though. They are your friend and stuff. And then they swagger jack the whole thing, and they make it like 1,000,000 times more expensive than you can gain access to. It's not like those people do not have money. They have all the money. They're just freaking greedy. And their greed, it's not like I gotta have it all. No, I have to not only have it all, I have to see you have none. You shall have none. I have to see you sit there begging so I can pass in my car and put my window down and say, you know what? I feel humble for the blessing that Lord Jesus gave me. I feel humble. I could have been this guy. I could have been in this situation right here. But I'm not. I'm not because I use my brain. I'm not because I'm a smart investor. I'm not because I'm not stupid. I'm not because I'm not lazy. I'm not because I'm a hard worker. I pull myself by the bootstrap. That's why I'm here, and he's not. He's over there. Those people don't want to drive next to you. They pull down their window, and then they have to poke their head out of the car and look at you in a giant truck, pull your window down and look at them downstairs. They cannot compare themselves. And they definitely don't want to pull next to you and pull down their window. You have a better car than they are, or you have a car at all. You have like a beat up car. You know, that thing is smoking, and that guy still have a car. I don't want that. They want you to sit there, not even at the bus stop, to sit in the corner with some kind of thing in your hand and you're begging. And then they will come and say, if I understand you are begging, but if I give to you, I will only weaken you. You need to get a job. You need to do for self. That's how they are, brothers. It's not, again, it's not like those people are poor. They don't have the money. They don't have the funds. Look at the whole Airbnb thing, man. Those people destroy the whole Airbnb thing. The point of this thing is not to paying as much as you used to pay for a hotel. Those people are charging you $375 for cleaning fee. People that already have money, man, you guys already have the money. They buy all those homes. You know, you one person, you own like 15 homes. You jack up the price. You charge people a hell of a lot of money. And then now this thing crashing and you're like, oh man, hey man, wow, the government, man, we need to revolt. Black, white, it doesn't make no difference. You're my brother now. I see what you guys been saying. You what? No. Their system is down, brethren. Their system is down. No matter what those people do here or they're going to try to do, it won't work. This whole thing is crashing and burning. A lot of people, again, I'm going to get into the whole Bitcoin thing. Big Levi, you need to invest. Our people need to start investing in Bitcoin because that's what the Gentiles talking about. Elon Musk tweeting. I told you, well, we told you before. You're Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. You got more money than those guys. Hard to believe. We got way more money than those guys. I ain't got nothing, man. They just use their popularity. They use their influence, and that's all. Big Levi, we need to start our people investing in crypto, Bitcoin, and stuff. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna push this garbage, man. If we have to invest it in something, it has to be concrete. The nation have to put their hands on it. We have to control it. We cannot take our money and give it to the 83 and say, here, invest it for me. If something has to be done, it has to be done in the nation. We have complete control over it, such as our own music industry, our own film industry, our own food industry, our own health and education industry. But anything we have to give to Gentiles or investors, that ain't going to work. Now you see it, brothers. You see the weakness, the faiblesse, so to speak, in French, to those people. They cannot live without money. Yeah, I have back pain. You people act like you can get that drug. You can get that opioid that you love so much. You can get it. The system is gone. Beloved, let me see. All right, then I'll do that. Beloved, I will leave you with peace. I will leave you in peace. I'll say this. You matter. Your prayers matter. Your fasting matter. We are fasting today from sunup to sundown. The sun is the witness. The sun is our clock, just like we are the clock in the news of the world. If we don't do anything, the world won't budge. The world don't know what's going on here. Carrie says something, the entire world. What's going on here? Ye say something, what's going on here? Even the lowest of the lowest, Charles Barkley, You know, the Stephen Hayes, they don't see it though. Our people, the entire world react to our news than any other news. Some hash happened in Russia, everybody like, huh? What up? So what? But our people say something, everybody want to listen. What's going on here? What they are saying? Our people make a movie, what's going on here? They put that in the movie. Till now, you don't see an outrage reviews of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. You don't see that. In fact, the so-called Hamites, they hate that. Not our brethren over there. A lot of people, even people that look like you, always supported Africa, 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 Africa. Black Panther, Black Panther, Black Panther. Nobody's saying anything. Everybody's very quiet. Just like when the war started over there in Ukraine, nobody reported the camp. Everybody act like nothing going on. Everybody very quiet, which show you the collective silence. And wait, why you guys don't? You guys used to love this. Nobody talking about that. Nobody saying anything about Black Adam saying your magic is weak. Nobody making a review about Black Adam, Black Adam. Oh man, because you know why? There's no conspiracy theories in it anymore. There is no, well, if you look over there, you will see the Baphomet signal of the statues that mean as above, so below, that like evil, that's like evil. And you can see the baby blood-sucking lizard and stuff. None of this garbage anymore. They run out of things to say. They can sit there and watch out. Or if you look over there, you can see the eyes kind of like twitch, and then you can see the lizard eye, which show you. And none of this garbage. That's right. Between Black Panther 2 and Black Adam, the message was clear, very clear. Black Adam and Black Panther, the message was very clear. But no one want to talk about it. Everybody stay away because, oh, they talk about magic. They talk about that voodoo land, and we are not about that thing. We're about our good Jesus, our good baptizement, and our good staying over here, and then everything will be good for us. We are the news. If we don't say anything, if we don't do anything, the world won't do anything. The world won't say anything. We are not into that distraction garbage. And if you were part of those people, always fear some giant dragon-like people. If there is an alien race that is so evil, so powerful, there must be another alien race that are so good and greater than this other alien. They never talk about like, whoa, where are the light? Well, if those people from darkness, they are a lizard, well, there should be have some kind of super race here which will help us defeat them. Obviously, we can't. Beloved, go in peace. Tomorrow, I will not be here tomorrow. Keep the nation in prayer because my mother gonna go for a procedure. I won't be live tomorrow. Please, in advance, beloved. Forgive me if you don't see me online. The servant is doing something personal. Keep us in your prayer. You may not see me. Well, you might be able to see me coming later on at night, but you're not going to see me tomorrow. I will leave you with peace, beloved. I will leave you with love. Anyway, I'll tell the story. Somebody remind me when I come back about. I found something that I wrote like 10 years ago, 2010, 12 years ago. Anyway, so brothers, fast, pray, repent, repeat. We remember the fast, okay? Let me see. What time the sun going to go down and today? Let's see. Since we are using Siri, what time does the sun going to go down today?
Not much sun in the forecast today.
Okay, that's why I don't like using Siri. Siri, what time does the sun go down today?
Sunset will be at 5:30 p.m. today.
Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. 5:30 p.m. The fast will be over for me. I don't know what time is gonna be over for you. 5:30 p.m. is mine. We know California, we're gonna have to wait. Okay, the Libera fast. 5:30 p.m. for me. The whole East Coast, I believe, is 5:30 p.m. The whole East Coast. We have less than 60 days until the sun go down to its lowest point. Oh, and beloved brother Devin, brother Devin, brother Devin say for hold on, hold the testimony. He's working on the website. Brother Devin asked the nation to hold on to the testimonies, to the photos, because the website need to be updated. Okay, 448 for Los Angeles. That's good. That's good. That's when your fast done. Again, the moment the sun go down, that's it. Oh, Psalm 51. I completely forget about that. The time already up. Somebody remind me. When I come back, we'll read Psalm 51. Thank you. Read Psalm 51. It is a contract. It is a covenant that we make. We can read it. Shalom.